Hi everyone, it's me. Well, hold on, we'll reverse it. Hi everybody, it's me, XENA here, and it's me, Gabrielle. And today's topic, Mother, everybody wants you to talk about what? They want you to talk about what do you think about TNA Impact Wrestling losing their deal with Spike Television Network. Oh yeah, all you TNA fans are crying your eyes out. Oh, we only have one more episode of Impact Wrestling, and then we have no more wrestling on Wednesday. All that false praising, all that WWE hating and bashing for 12 years, and where did it get you? Pretty much, Xena said we knew the writing was on the wall. When TNA always made bad ratings on Fox Sports Network, and they lost that deal. And then they started having to do budget cuts and firing wrestlers left and right. When they lost their action figure deal with Marvel Toys because that didn't sell at all. Then they lost their video game line with Midway. And the word on the street is that the action figure line with Jeff Pacific is probably on life support because of Ringside Collectibles. No store will touch them. Not Kmart, not Walmart, not Target, and certainly not Big Lots. Not anymore. Um, and all you and their pathetic website and YouTube channel, yeah, and all that mocking, knocking off, ripping off, and deprecating every skit, promo, vignette, gimmick, storyline, and match type, heel and face turn, belt being won and lost. All that multiple years of copying off the WWE, and where did it get you morons? Nowhere. And 12 years of being mismanaged by people didn't understand the wrestling business or how it was structured. Oh yeah, that's WCW all over again. But don't you feel a little upset, Mother? You're upset, Xena? Yeah, I feel upset for the people who work there because they might not have a job anymore. I mean, seriously, if they can't get themselves on network television, forget it. They're not going to go back on pay-per-view. You know how horrible the buy rates were for their weekly impacts on pay-per-view, and they had horrible buy rates for their normal pay-per-views. Oh, they're going to probably go and stream it on their pathetic website or their pathetic YouTube channel and charge people for it. You know, whatever. I feel sorry for the people who work there who might not have a job anymore come, you know. Personally, Gabrielle said I always never really was a big fan of TNA or total non-stop action wrestling. I mean, I was always more of a ECW, WCW, and WE girl. Um, it was like TNA tried way too hard to be like WCW and ECW. I mean, of course, they had some good wrestlers back in the day. Let's not kid ourselves. Some of the wrestlers were good, but but at the end of the day, it wasn't really much. They like to go around and rip off and knock off and to replicate and everything the WWE did. But the truth is, I'm going to feel really upset for those people who don't have a job anymore. I mean, which say they don't get on, which say they don't get on WGN. From what I heard, WGN rejected them. So, which say they don't get on WGN. Which say they have to put it on their website or YouTube channel. Then that would be pretty sad. I mean, to tell you the truth, Gabrielle said TNA thinks they're alternative. They think they're competition. Well, they never were competition, and they never will be, unfortunately. Wrestling, yeah. Wrestling, yeah, and maybe they are wrestling, but as far as that's all they are, basically. Um, but Gabrielle, some of those TNA fans think that TNA's competition. Oh yeah, Xena said. For all you TNA fans out there think, oh, TNA is competition. What TNA does on Impact Wrestling Explosion and multiple pay-per-views. Oh, they get fans by the truckload. If that's the case, how come ticket sales for live events and pay-per-views and television shows are down. If that's the case, how come ratings for Spike? How come ratings on Fox Sports Network and Spike Television Network, as far as Impact Wrestling was concerned, were always bad? Yeah, tell me that. How come it was so bad they don't got a video game line anymore? Why is it so bad they end up losing their Marvel Toys action figure deal and soon to lose their Japanese action figure deal? Oh, they're competition, all right. All they do is just take wrestlers that got fired from WWE or wrestlers that couldn't make it in WWE, repackaged them, and then tried to replicate and rip off everything WWE did. Oh yeah, you guys really are alternative. Ho ho ho, alternative of shit. That's all you were. There was never nothing good. All it was just a bunch of rehashing, rip-off, knock-off, skits, promos, vignettes, and storylines and gimmicks and match types that WWE did before. And then thinking, oh, we're the shit. You ain't the shit. Okay? You never are, will be the shit. You ain't competition. You're not WCW. You're not getting people to watch your shows, buy your pay-per-views, buy your merchandise. You weren't getting people to watch your YouTube channel, go to your website, and buy your stuff. And you weren't getting good buy rates, and your ratings weren't going through the roof as far as your television network, Spike Television Network was concerned, or Fox Sports Network was concerned. You ain't doing nothing to make people turn to TNA and busloads of truckloads, maybe a tinkle here and there. But really, XENA said, I could care less what happened to TNA. Oh yeah, and apparently TNA losing their deal with Spike Television Network. Apparently they're blaming it on WWE and its fans. Yeah, that's kind of sad, Gabrielle says. But then again, that's usually a lot of TNA fans' mentality. Blame WWE, blame WWE fans, don't blame TNA or anyone in TNA. That's right. TNA made some dumb choices in 12 years. First, having people with no wrestling background to run it, and then, that's what happened. That's the truth. And TNA is not going to be like WCW. It's not going to be like ECW. It's not going to be like any of the defunct promotions at all. Pretty sad, but TNA is pretty much dead. They got one more episode of Impact Wrestling. That's it. And it's not going to be like the final WCW Monday Nitro and TNT. I'm sorry. It's not going to be like that. But it's kind of sad. I feel sorry for the people who work there because TNA is so in bad shape that they might not be around after this. I'm XENA. I'm Gabrielle. See you later. Oh, and by the way, this was my daughter Gabrielle's idea to talk about this. I really didn't want to.